Never settle. You get an inch, take 2. You get 2, 6 is right around the corner. You get 6, let's get 10. You get 10, let's get a couple of feet. If you sit around and wait and look, you will always be a consumer. You will never be a producer. Producers, what is the quote I told you last time? Producers will always eat. Their storehouses will always be full. A feeling or a way of thinking that affects a person's what?
Behavior.
What is in you that when someone approaches you, your immediate response is, man, what you walking up on me for? The decision that you make, the attitude that you carry, will be the determining factor as to whether or not you succeed or whether or not you fail. It's the attitude, but it goes even deeper. Nowadays, your attitude determines whether you live or whether you die. How many of you have heard that before? Young men of color have bad attitudes and anger problems. Always angry. All right? That is the perception. Has there ever been a time in your life where you perpetuated or encouraged that perception? Be truthful. You have to be equipped to compete in a global society. You gotta have a passport. Not only you have to have a passport, I don't want you to have a passport in your top drawer. You gotta have a passport with some stamps in it, showing that you've been some places, so that you've been exposed. There's so much more to this world. And guess what? Even in those countries, there are opportunities. People who you compete against are not just gonna be these guys in the room. You're gonna be competing against Asians and Germans and Europeans. Time, technology has changed. People are coming here, we're going over there. The Chinese are buying up all of America. You better learn Mandarin. Here's a truth. 400 years of slavery plays a real crazy trick on your mind. I can do a lot of things to you, but the minute I enslave your mind, locking your body up is nothing. But if I put in your head that you are less than, if I put in your head that you belong to someone, if I put in your head that your history and your legacy is one of service, if you're an Indian, then you were decimated and your land was taken, all right? If I put in your mind that you are a servant, that you are less than, and then I put in systems to perpetuate that mindset, that plays a heck of a Jedi mind trick on you. Not an excuse. Because there are too many examples of people who have overcome that. When you're willing to do what others are not willing to do, stay up late to study, go hide out in the library, miss the party, spend your lunch money to make an investment, to sell things, to go the extra mile, to train harder than anybody else. When you're willing to do what others are not, man, I ain't doing that, that's too much, man, they're always doing the most. When you're willing to do what others are not willing to do, you will get what others cannot get. People in here know what you want to be. Close your eyes and see yourself in that position. To thine own self, be what?
True.
You gotta be true to yourself. All right, let's get into it.